Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today we're doing the Mystery Files case of the Devil's Footprints. So today we are looking at another strange sightings, and this case has been a spectacle for years. So I am the Midnight Raven. Welcome to my channel. This is the Mystery Files. It's a new series to my channel. These are strange sightings, and this is the case of the Devil's Footprints. Let's get into the video. So on a brisk winter's morning, villagers across Devon woke up to find strange hoof prints in freshly fallen snow on the ground. Terror soon took hold as they feared the devil himself had visited their town during the night. Okay, weird hysteria going on here, right? Or actual truth. So, terror engulfed the town as these footprints were feared real. So they feared the devil himself had visited them during the night. But what was the real story? And we're going to delve into that, and you're going to find out what the devil's footprints really were. Were they real or were they fake? So in the opening months of 1855, the southern counties of England experienced a bitterly cold winter. We're talking... So, on the evening of February the 8th, Devon had a heavy downpour of snow, and villagers around the estuary woke to discover a mystery set of hoofprints had been left behind in the snow. These hoofprints were around 4 inches long and around 3 inches wide. They appeared in a strange and orderly single file line, and they were found on rooftops, houses, haystacks. They had been left all over the entire village, like a horse had been walking around their entire village. It had gone up on the roofs, it had gone through your garden, it had walked along the pavement. We're talking hoofprints had engulfed this town. So it was reported that hoofprints were discovered over 85 miles from Exmoor through to Topsham, and in all they were found in over 30 locations in Devon. There were some suggestions that the hoofprints were left by creatures, but the creatures would have had to been travelling around 17 miles an hour. It's a pretty fast animal to leave hoofprints, although a horse, if it was a horse, it can run up to, I believe it's 70 miles an hour. So, a collection of religious leaders, and here we get into the good bit, speculated the devil himself had visited the town. We went from it just being an animal teetering around to Satan himself has just decided to show up in this town one night during a heavy snowstorm. So, speculation grew that the devil had come, and none other than religious leaders were fueling this. So the county was left in awe and amazement. Their entire town was completely covered in hoofprints, and suspicions would go as far to believe that they are the marks of Satan himself walking around their town. Now I hate to be like, if you want to call it, a skeptic, but you're trying to tell me that Satan came down one night to your village during a snowstorm and didn't do anything apart from walk round your town. He walked through your garden, walked across your roof, through the entire town, and then just disappeared. Does that sound crazy to you? Because religious leaders wholeheartedly believed this. Villagers, mind you, luckily, some of them were skeptical, and right to be. If you want to believe that Satan just turned up at your town and just thought, you know what, we're just going to go for a walk with no rhyme, no reason, and no evidence apart from these hoofprints. Some of them were crazy. Some of them seemed to be more intelligent, if you want to call it that, and actually wanted evidence of Satan, not just the fact that Satan may have been on a horse and walked round. So some theories were the prints were left by hopping rodents, maybe a wood mouse, but for a small animal to travel over such a large distance over just one night seemed to be another crazy theory. Villagers dreaded going out without answers to the hoof prints, and these carried on throughout the years. People were skeptical to go out after dark and at night in case Satan would show up. So another theory, another crazy theory, was that it could have been left by badgers. So what had caused the prints? Was it a badger? Was it a wood mouse? Was it Satan? Had a horse got loose and ran amok around the entire neighborhood? You can look up there, but you're not getting any answers. The prints remain unsolved and people continue to puzzle for years of this. Religious figures and leaders will tell you this was Satan, but why? They can't tell you why he would come to this Devon village, or why he would traipse around 85 miles of Exeter and Topsham and villages in between. No rhyme or reason for why he just fancied a walk one night during a snowstorm. Come on, people. A wood mouse would leave a print, but to that extent, not believable to go 85 miles and no. Badgers, you think people have been drinking something at this point, but no, people actually believe. So, the mystery files, the strange sightings, the devil's footprints remain unsolved. Are you surprised by this? Because I'm not. So, this is the mystery files for Raven. If you've enjoyed this and you have an answer for the devil's footprints and you can solve this mystery, comment down below, share your thoughts and feelings. I think people have been drinking too much. I think maybe the isolation, being indoors due to the snow, had just made people crazy, maybe. But Satan walking 85 miles around this town and then just leaving, who knows? So this is the Mystery Files, Strange Sightings. This is the case of the Devil's Footprints. I hope you enjoyed this case. If you want to like, subscribe, and give us a big thumbs up, that would be amazing. If you want to support the channel, consider a PayPal, a Super Chat, or become a member for extra videos and behind the scenes stuff every week. If you want to like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you very soon for another Mystery Files case. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.